Okay, where do I start? Hello. Welcome back to the channel, guys. I hope you're all doing super well. I realize that I have spent the last 8 months just like disappearing and reappearing and disappearing and reappearing. And I've done it again where I just disappeared for like a month straight. And there is a reason. I kind of just wanted some time away from my computer, some time away from social media, and all of that fun digital stuff that's going on in the world nowadays. Because, well, okay, as most of you probably know by now, my husband Luis had an accident like 8 months ago, approximately now, in December, and it's been a total roller coaster. Like, if you have ever had someone in your life, especially like a significant other or like someone who's very close to you, who had like a severe brain trauma or brain injury, you will understand that like every day is different, and it's nobody wants to have to live through that. So it's not been easy, and I haven't really had anyone to actually talk to about it. And I know everyone's always like, oh, you need to find a therapist right away and protect yourself. And yeah, like that's not really been easy. I didn't really feel that I wanted to have a therapist here in Capos because I just wasn't too sure if it was actually gonna help me. And yeah, it turns out Reddit is really great for it. You know how Reddit is usually like one of those websites or forum apps where people just shit on you for whatever you say. Well, actually, for this one topic, people are really nice. So that helped a lot. Just hearing other people's experiences and all that stuff. But also, like, getting to the reality of it, Luis is incredibly healthy in comparison to what we ever expected out of the situation. So it's so weird because every day he just gets better and better and better and better, to the point where it's just so easy to forget that something happened at all. And, there's obvious things still, like, patience and just behavioral things, really. But aside from that, you wouldn't even notice that there's a big problem. Like, he's driving, he's soon to be going back to work, which is actually one of the reasons why I disappeared for a little while, because I just want to spend this, well, what I think is going to be final month of us being at home together, really just focusing on that. So this month I just took completely off because Luis is basically supposedly going back to work very soon. And I just want to make the most of the time that we have together, our final month, and just actually more than anything, also mentally prepare myself, because I don't know what it's just so many months of constant change, and that's taxing on someone. So, well, it's taxing on me. And so yeah, I want to be mentally prepared for when the time comes that I'm going to be transitioning back to my old lifestyle where I'm at home a lot by myself and just sitting in front of the computer working or filming, and yeah, or going on adventures too. I've had to give up a lot of the adventures because of the fact that we had to stay home and just do relaxing things and blah, blah, blah. And even then, we don't even know what the future actually holds at this point, because we're pretty like 95-99% that he's gonna be fine to go back to the same job. But it's also very common that things change, and that's not the case. So of course, we're not fortune tellers. We're not we're not psychic people. We can't just go and decide like, okay, this is going to change our future. This is just, it is what it is, and we'll have to go with the flow and see what happens. I mean, he could go back to work and think that he doesn't like it anymore. I don't know. It's so unpredictable at this point, and I'm just trying to be as flexible as possible and just try to be ready for anything and everything. But that's not always possible either, so we'll just see what happens. I mean, this process has been so long and stressful and just endless appointments, and we still have appointments until like next year, but they want to start the process of getting him back into his regular life routine, I guess. whatever that means, regular. And yeah, like the process of the whole hospital thing is super weird because here, basically, because of the condition that Luis has and also because of the policy that they're going under, which is like his work policy or whatever, they like basically force us to go in their hired ambulance services. It's been a pain, really. Like it's nice because we don't have to pay for gas. We don't have to like make sure we're getting anywhere on time. It's completely up to the responsibility of the hospital / the driver unit, whatever. But it's hard sometimes because they'll like put other people in the car and, you know, those people will be really noisy or just like really disrespectful to like the fact that there's other patients with them at like 4 a.m. and you just want to sleep. And yeah, it's weird. Like basically the hospital makes it so you have to wait for 2 hours once you go and you order the transportation. Once you've finished all your appointments, everything, you have to go and order the transportation, say that you've done whatever, coordinate it, blah, blah, blah. And then because we live further out, they basically have a minimum wait time or maximum wait time of 2 hours to see if they can get someone else in the same transportation as you, which is, I mean, I get it, but it's also like terrible. So now you've just like, your entire day has been consumed by a 15-minute appointment, literally. So yeah, I've got my complaints, but the healthcare has been really good, I guess. The thing is, technically it's a private hospital because it's an insurance company that also has the hospital and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, for me, the worst thing about the hospital care is the transportation situation because, you know, and he has to go accompanied, so I have to go with him every time and stuff like that, which is fine. I love it. We've had a lot of adventures. We've had a lot of good times together and made some memories, even though it's something kind of like shitty that nobody wants to have to make memories in a hospital, but we're making the best of what we got. And yeah. Over the past month, I have filmed 2 videos, which I'm excited to show you guys. My lips are chapped to shit. I have spent like 3 days in Poas. We went back to Poas. Me and Luis just decided to go because we wanted that couple of days of just away from everything. Like no dog, no work, no computer, no nothing, except for me filming a little bit. But it was amazing. You'll see in the video when I finish that, but I'm super excited to share. But yeah, I can definitely feel the effect of the cold weather. I don't know how I was ever Canadian at some point in time, but yeah, this is happening. And then actually a couple weeks ago, as an update on my residency stuff, I still have no idea what's going on with that. And we tried to go to the office, like 2 weeks ago, and it was closed because of a holiday. Because they switched the holiday from the Monday to the Friday or something like that. Or no, I think it's like a specific holiday to Punta Arenas. I don't know, something happened where they were closed and we'll have to go back again and check out what's going on with that, because I think the best way to do it is to actually go and ask, which is basically what they told us when we handed in all the documents and everything. So at some point I will go there and I will keep you guys posted on that, because otherwise it just says resolución firma. And from what I know, that just means we're waiting for some signatures, but I don't know. I know I've heard it can take a very long time, but I've also heard if you're not like right up their ass about it, they're not gonna do it, kind of thing. So I mean, I'm also not in any major rush either. I mean, basically the situation I'm in right now is that I can't leave the country. Because if I were to leave the country, then my status of my visa that is like allowed to be here constantly would change back to the 90-day visa, and then I would have to be exiting the country every 3 months again, which would completely just be way too expensive and unnecessary. And yeah, and plus I have no reason to exit the country at this point unless I were happening to want to visit Canada, which I don't really feel like right now anyway. So yeah. That's the situation on that. And then what else is going on? We did one video in San Jose, which I'm kind of excited to show you. I mean, I need to still go through all the footage because it was just a bit of a pain in the butt. Like I never tried to film in a Well, you'll just see it when you see it. It was just very difficult to film because there was security everywhere asking us not to film. And I don't know. Okay, what else is new with me? I don't know. I don't feel like I have very much to tell you guys at this point. I've started running. I have fallen in love with swimming, but then we found out like a week ago that where we've been going swimming, the pool is just like closed now. They just decided to stop renting out the property, so but yeah, that's life. But yeah, I think that's really all. I just wanted to kind of go over what's going on with me and where I've been. And yeah, I think that's really all. I know some of you have been asking, you haven't seen me in a while, and well, here I am, alive and kicking and trying to make everything work as best I can, right? But yeah, so stay tuned for the upcoming videos. The POAS one was pretty cool because we got to see something that we didn't see the last time, so I'm very excited about that. And yeah, I'm gonna go drink my coffee now and try to clear up my chapped lips. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. Thanks for tuning in as always, and for all your support and being here even when I am not posting constantly. Like, you guys are the best. And many of you have left a lot of really nice comments, just supportive and, you know, showing love to someone who needs it right now. So thank you, and I will be seeing you guys real soon. All right, guys, have a great day. Ciao.